Welcome to the George FTTV YouTube channel. Today we'll discuss all things round 13, second bye week, so it should be good. Have already recorded this. I just messed up my audio settings, which I've done a few times recently, but hopefully this is better. And see how we go. So 2063, rank 827, which is very good. So we take that. Next 2 weeks going to be pretty bad. We have a lot of dead rooks and not a lot of money. We can't even upgrade this week. Next week we can. Well, we could this week, but we'd have to get 1 or 2k rooks. So we won't do that. But yeah, overspending and missing a few good rooks, and like Rogers over Garcia was probably a bad one. Really hurts because I wanted a 23rd, and Billy Dowling's our 23rd now. We went early on him because we like him. Not much else we like at the Crows, but I didn't reveal my trades this week. I've been pretty transparent with trades. I'll fix this, get rid of this. I'm usually transparent with trades, but I couldn't be bothered sharing this week. Well, I didn't get around to doing a video this week, so usually I always try and make time, but I just go home late every night and just relax, so pretty poor by me, but this week will be all good. And yeah, I'll show you the trades I did. Obviously, yeah, if you watch every week, you'll see Gordon there, and you're probably thinking a bit lucky, but traded Crouch out for Gordon. This pissed me off because not the fact we got in Gordon, obviously we're stoked with that, but the amount of frauds in the midfield at the moment is off the charts, and a lot of the mids that we thought would be like really good picks, like Green, like I thought Rao would be good. Walsh is sort of up and down. His kicking's letting him down. Who else? Like Tuki's been terrible. Steele hasn't been the same since that knee complaint. So a lot of the mids that we thought were like really, really good are absolutely terrible. And Crouch was not one of them. That's what annoyed me, because when Crouch went down, I didn't barely open the app for last week. I was just really annoyed with it. But we got Gordon in, banked a bit of money, and you know, Gordon on a wing is outdoing a lot of these other players. I traded Wilson and Closey for Dowling and Zorko, so I felt like I had to get Zorko for next week regardless, and Zorko will drop money this week. His break-even's 190, I think, 187, but he, like Wilson dropped a stack of money and Closey's break-even's really high, so even though Zorko lost money, so did Wilson and Closey, and we're trying to get in best 22 players, so like he was one off the buy. Didn't want any defenders with that buy. I already had Sheasel and Whitfield, so couldn't really get anyone. And yeah, it was Zorko and Amid and Gordon that we got. So hopefully he doesn't pull a hamstring. That would be great. But yeah, Gordon on debut, excellent. Just watching Gordon pushes into stoppage a lot. Do I not have DFS pinned to this task menu? I don't even use half of these bookmarks. What was Gordon's CBAs out of curiosity? I thought he was in the middle a fair bit. Not that high. 25. I don't know what I was watching, but I thought he was around the stoppages a fair bit. So the CBAs aren't great, and he's going to be up and down, but the matchup was good, and he's Errol, so that's that. But yeah, I'm not super optimistic because the team did well this week, but I think this round we're probably going to field 18 at best. And then next week, if Sexton doesn't come through, it's 15 before trades. We should get it to 16, less Sexton, because we'll get a rookie in, hopefully the one that plays. And then, what's his name? Giordano Clark, I think we should be able to get, which is the defender I want. He has a buy. He has a James Jordan tag coming soon. But I like this run. Richmond, Hawthorn, Melbourne give up to defenders. How do you go against West Coast? Oh, that's Luke Ryan. I don't know how we did against West Coast. I think the fixtures this run here is quite nice, and Gold Coast I think have given up to. Remember they gave 160 to Zorko, so who knows? Gold Coast away pretty bad, so that's that. But yeah, what happened this weekend? So Dacos we were going to captain, but they said they were going to get tagged, so I took it off him. You'd be pretty filthy if you didn't hear about that, and put on Gorn, so we'll take that. Should have been on Philanders, but we put on Heaney. What else happened? Crows Crows are shit still. In the pre-game interview, they said, like, I was pretty keen on Dowling because he's the Crows' like last hope. Because like Berry and Schomburg, are they going to make the grade? I hate to say it, I don't think so. I thought Berry showed a lot of promise in his second year, but he's just too slow with his hands in the midfield. So Dowling, we threw Saligo in there, and Saligo's sort of slowing down. So our last real hope on the list that's not a senior player to play midfield. Forget Rankin and Rochelle for the moment, because I don't know what Rochelle's role will be, and he's got his own issues with form. But Dowling was the one that could come in and potentially have an impact in the midfield. Hopefully Rochelle comes good because he showed good signs last year. But Dowling was the one. And then the pre-game interview with Adam Kelly, our football director, or whatever it is, says he's going to play wing half forward. Like, this club is unbelievable with how pathetic their development of youth is, and holding him back in this NFL too long and playing players that should have been moved on too long. Like, we gave Sloan another deal. Why? Like, Sloan, last year was 6 years into a rebuild, and Sloan was number 3 for CBAs over the year. Incredible. And yeah, Dowling, he's saying, like, I'm still going to bring him in, because I was like, screw you, like, I'm still going to bring Dowling in, even though you're going to play him out of position. And of course we lose to Richmond. Unbelievable. Like, Richmond's VFL team, essentially, at home. So I don't know, if that doesn't get Nick sacked, then I don't know what will. But Crows pissed me off so much. It's unbelievable. The people that run that club, I don't know, I was going to swear a lot, but they're useless with an F in front of it. Anyway, this week, we had a good week, so we can't whinge all the time, but the viewership seems to be better than usual this year. I don't know why, but I have been complaining and ranting a bit more this year, so maybe is that keeping people interested, or it's just more people watching YouTube? I don't know, but I enjoy getting off my chest, so I'll keep doing it. If you want me to stop, just tell me, and then maybe I will. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, do appreciate everyone that tunes in every week. But defense was, Dacos with the tag and copped a knock. I don't think it was the calf. I think it was the front of his shin, like between his shin and his calf, somewhere in between there. So hopefully he's all right. Did get subbed off and tagged. Nick Martin gave away 50 because he can't kick like accurately, which is a bit annoying. I thought that's pretty stiff from the umpires anyway. Whitfield. See, everything lines up. Big ground at UTAS Stadium. Hawthorn had given up possessions to distributors, and we get a 108 from Whitfield. Like, this feels like a best case game for Whitfield. And now we're going to get back to, it's going to score 70 on Port, and McEntee's going to be on his tail the whole game. Then James Jordan's going to clamp him. So we're going to get 130 points in, if we're lucky, over 2 games. So I wouldn't bring him in now. I'd look at him as your D7 after the bye. Like, not, what's this fixture after these horrific tags? There's nothing we can do about it. Crows, whatever. I guess Richmond's here. Gold Coast not too bad. Melbourne's pretty good. Hawks again's alright. There's a few good games here. It's just the next 2 suck, but just ride it. Midfield, Bont got tagged playing forward. We like Bont. He does his best and he's unbelievable. Dawson 117. So it was on the news tonight that he's still managing the foot issue. So he didn't train, but was better this week than last week. So he's trying. I feel sorry for him because I wish he was at Sydney, top of the ladder, and probably going to get some sort of success over the next few years. But he's stuck with these buffoon coaches and development people and recruiters and CEOs, and it's just a shambles. So losing to Richmond at home, unbelievable. Merritt was good. Gordon, excellent. You'd feel people were looking at Dunkley and Neil and LDU and probably Gordon, picking one of those 4. And for the cheapest one with the worst role to get the most points, you'd feel pretty hard done by. I figured Gordon's the most durable of the lot, and his TOG's supposed to go up. And also looking at his stats, he's given away 10 frees and gotten 1 free for in the past, past 5 games. I figure that will correct a little bit. So maybe he can do like a 107, 108 for us. And I'll take that, but we'll take the good score on debut. Yeah, Rao, just pathetic. Is this next gen? I thought next gen were going to take over this year, and oh my god, 60, 80, 90, 80. Just terrible. Yeah, when he's not at home, it's just terrible. Who's that Optus this week? Big round, won't spread. Another 80 coming up. Tom Green's the worst of the lot. What's wrong with him? What the fuck is this? 70, 70, 95. Oh my god. Port, not easy matchup. Sydney. Oh my god. I don't know. This was supposed to be Uber. I think I had him M3 or M4 at the start of the year. I think it was Butters. I had Butters M1, Bont M2. Might have been Green M3. I can't remember. Terrible. Sarong and Butters come back. We like them. They're not frauds, fortunately. Gorn, excellent. And the biggest donkey of the whole team, Tim, no speaker, contact English. This is a terrible watch. How can you get older and stronger, or maybe stronger, mature more, and be more timid? Doesn't make any sense. Last week, I wanted to trade him to Grundy. Not last week because Grundy was on the bye, but this week I wanted to do it. I couldn't do it because I had to deal with Crouch, and we got Gordon's 150, and that's great. And Grundy was always going to kill Stanley, who, I don't know, was a wet noodle out there, couldn't even jump. So Grundy was taking the piss with him. But English, I was trying to figure out who's better than English. Is English going to be a top 10 ruck from here on out? If you look at 5 round and go Ruck. Gorn, no. Marshall's better. Grundy's better. Nank is better. Sherry's better. Darcy Cameron is somehow better. Witz is better. McInerney's better. Meek is better. Forget Pitney. De Koning, what is this? 143 round. And you got English. Sam Darcy's got an injury game in there. Darcy's better. He's not even going to be top 10. I want to trade him, but we don't have the trades. But if it means if we're fielding 17 next week, he's gone. And I don't know who. It might be Sherry, it might be Grundy, I don't know. Maybe Tom De Koning, but I do feel that's a little risky if they want to play Pitney or give him a spell. I don't know. It's because he hasn't really shouldered the load for the whole year, but De Koning's weird. He's like, it's all contested possessions. It's like hitouts aren't super high. So he only had like 19 hitouts on the weekend, so I'm not sure. But yeah, we don't like Tim English here. Not at all. Oh, don't bring him. If anyone's thinking about bringing him in, and if you did bring him in, trade him back out. Don't bring him in. Trust. Flanders, Heaney, we like them. Zorko, I don't like Zorko much, but got the Saints this week, and probably could have got him cheaper, but we needed an upgrade, so that's whatever. Fisher's been good since Sheets was gone up. Moore's good. Richmond. This is a really nice fixture. I was just looking at this before. Richmond, West Coast, Geelong. Excellent. If you are worried, if you want to hang on to like a rookie, say you want to hold on to like a Fraser as your rookie cover, your MF swing or whatever, I would just forget it, and Dowling can be your mid forward for the rest of the year. Dowling's not getting dropped. If he is, then Nix is getting sacked. So that's the only way. I would like Nix to get sacked, but they cannot possibly drop him. You cannot play McHenry and Murphy in the team and not play Billy Dowling. He's got a good work rate. Like fourth quarter, I was working really hard, getting into space, supporting run and carry. Like he's good. He'll be good. I don't know about his contested game because I haven't really seen it. But when he was around the stoppage, he was looking not too bad, like around the ground. But yeah, he mostly played an outside role and could have been a 90 easily if he didn't kick out in the full. With his set shot on goal, was pretty close and like, I don't know, 35 meters out. But no, this was the one reason why I enjoyed watching the game. I probably wouldn't have watched if Dowling wasn't playing. So yeah. Anyway, trades this week. There's a lot of teams have a lot of frauds, and just the way it is this year. Yeah, a lot of players we thought would be good are just not. So, let's optimize. Okay, optimize whatever. Okay, so there's not much I can do here. We need Richards to come out. This would be nice. He should be 300k, but he got injured. What do we do here? I think we get rid of... I think we just prep money. So he goes to... apparently Sard could play for Essendon. Apparently he's been playing well in the VFL or something. So this needs to be a DPP anyway, just to get us out of trouble when we get it laid out or something. Or, I don't know. At least like we can throw mid and put something here. So I feel like DPP could be useful if we can somehow get a 23rd. And then we're going to bank some money, get rid of Rogers. So if this was Garcia, we'd be banking so much more money. But no, we're not. I'd love a playing rookie. If a playing rookie with DPP comes, we'll take it. But I don't know if there is. The one that could play is Bustlinger, but I can't afford, like, when I think he will play, but I want to have a look at him first and just see if he's going to keep playing. Because they got Karmas and O'Donnell back there and Jones. O'Donnell played forward, but I don't know. I can't remember the timelines on like Gardner and Keith and stuff. So we'll look at the injury list and see what happens. But I'm not going to go early on Bustlinger, but I think he will play. So I think the one that could play at some point is Payne, number 1 pick in the rookie draft for North. I'm not sure, to be honest, but I think that's important we bank money for next week, so then we can one up, one down Fryja and Sullivan. So Sullivan goes to, I don't know, rookie. Who's a rookie? So just Edwards is not going to play, but just for argument's sake. 350 and Fryja is... So that should be like 620k. That should be enough for Jordan Clark. Or maybe we go someone cheaper to help us get a 23rd. And then we'll have 21 premiums plus Sexton. We could go somebody cheaper and then get Sexton to somebody. Maybe Cordwell. Rankin's back this week. We can't afford Rankin. His buy sucks as well. Yeah, we'd love to grab Rankin, but yeah, shit. 5 round at 115, 111, and I think the CBAs go up. Or maybe we just go Jackson because of the cover. Or if Jackson can put in a shit game, I think we'd probably go Jackson over Cordwell. Oh, he's going to score pretty crap. He's probably going to score low 80s, I reckon. I don't really want him, but yeah. Just for Ruck cover, I don't know. We'll see how we go. We'll see. We could like loop him and Dowling. If Dowling goes in the midfield, I think he's like not the worst F6. Like I don't know what he'll do. Maybe he could do like 75, 80, maybe more. Just depends on the CBAs. 75 wouldn't be enough, but as a budget option, yeah. Simpkins interesting. I didn't watch any football on Saturday. CBAs are up and did split with his missus, which probably means he's gotten to work. But he's had a concussion issues at the start of the year, and then he's come off a quad injury, and we don't like soft tissue injuries, and did play West Coast. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do this week. Yeah, we're fielding. I can't remember if we counted this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Hopefully Sullivan plays. Finn McRae was good, so I don't think he'll get dropped. But a little bit nervous on Sullivan, who had Tog in the 50s at halftime. Like, what's the point of this? And then Freya should play. Fraser, whatever his name is. Hopefully Dacos is all good, and we'll field 18 this week. Fingers crossed. If things go wrong, I don't know. We'll try to figure something out. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.